Good morning, YouTube. Good guy Glenn here, and today I'm going to be reviewing two books. The first book, Chop Wood, Carry Water, How to Fall in Love with the Process of Becoming Great by Joshua Medcalf, and Big Money Energy, How to Rule at Work, Dominate at Life, and Make Millions by Ryan Serhant. So I guess the first one we're going to talk about is Chop Wood, Carry Water by Joshua Medcalf. What can I say about this book? I understand what the book was trying to convey. It's a very short book. This book is only just over 100 pages long. So, seriously, it's a very short book. It should take you an hour to read this book. It took me like 2 weeks. Why? Because it just was so boring. I mean, the concept of the story is this kid, John, decides he wants to be a samurai. So he goes to Japan and joins a samurai school. And there he meets this sensei who teaches him to chop wood and carry water every day. And every day he wants to just be a samurai, and every day he has to chop wood and carry water. And he doesn't get this. And he gets very frustrated with his sensei, and he gets very upset. He came here to be a samurai, and the samurai sensei says, just chop wood, carry water. I understand the concepts of what Joshua Medcalf was trying to say. He was trying to talk about you can't really be successful until you get your systems down pat. And that's great. That's like you can't take on listings and be a superstar real estate agent until you learn how to prospect and how to make phone calls and all that. Some people disagree with that fundamentally, but if you're coached and you're good, you know what I'm saying. What I didn't like about this book was, number one, nobody ever talks about Bushido. If you're going to bring up the samurai culture, why wouldn't you bring up the samurai code of Bushido in this book? It's just like not brought up at all. And it was really just dumb to think that a stranger, a foreigner, would go to a samurai school and actually get taught. Anyone who knows about the samurai know about that as well. It's just not something that happens. And I know this is like really trivial. In the book, his sensei talks about pop culture and sports analogies, and it just doesn't make sense for the backdrop of how you created this book. You wanted to tell a story and basically get across that without building the system, without practicing every day at your craft, you're never going to be successful. I understand that concept. However, the backdrop, the story, it was just not good. I don't really give this book high marks. However, I understand, the name's catchy, and the concept of chop wood, carry water is a good one. Oftentimes agents come to our team and they want to know what goes on with our success. And it's all about, did you study your scripts? Do you know what to say? Do you have objection handlers? Are you making phone calls every day? Are you chopping wood, carrying water? And oftentimes people get frustrated with what you need to do to build up to get to the point of being a superstar agent. And it's just, I get the concept of this, but not probably my favorite book. So the next book we're going to talk about is Big Money Energy by Ryan Serhant. How to rule at work, dominate at life, and make millions. What can I say? Ryan Serhant is a superstar. He does over $1 billion in sales a year. He's definitely a guy that if he's going to give you advice on how to be successful in the real estate world, or in anything, you should probably take a listen. It's a follow-up of his book, Sell It Like Serhant, which I also read last year, or actually 2-3 years ago now. When it came out, I read it. Phenomenal book. They backed it up with a television show. This book, Big Money Energy, talks about just that, big money energy, being positive, going out there, and exuding your success, and that will beget more success. It's a great concept. I loved reading the book. It was a page-turner. I read this one very fast. If you're looking for a book that's going to give you all the secrets to real estate or teach you the technical aspects of real estate, this is not the book for you. This book tells a couple of funny stories. The stories all have a point at the end, and it talks about the big money energy. And in the book, he also describes what he calls bullshit money energy, and that is basically being fake. Someone who has big money energy doesn't have to fake it. They just exude the confidence of past success. And success begets success, as we know in this business. And it's a really great read. I highly recommend it. I recommend both books. If you're going to read Big Money Energy, pick up a copy of Sell It Like Serhant and read them both. Reading material is very important. You're not going to get all the answers you're looking for out of a book. And this business isn't going to be, there's not a blueprint to this business necessarily. But it's always good to find people who are doing it well, being successful, and going out and finding out whatever pieces of information they're willing to share with you so you can, educate yourself a little bit. As far as the 2 books I've read today, Chop Wood, Carry Water, I'll give 3 stars. The concept is there as far as you gotta walk before you can run type of thing. I get that. I understand that. The story is terrible. It's just written very poorly. There's a lot of grammatical errors. Not that I care about that, but the story is just written very poorly, so I give that 3 stars. Big Money Energy, 4.5 stars all day. I would give it 5 stars, but I don't like to give anything quite 5 stars unless it's absolutely spectacular. Is this book going to change your life? No. Big Money Energy will not change your life, but it definitely is a book you should read. I do recommend it, like I said. If you have any other questions about these books, don't forget to leave a comment below. If you have any suggestions for books I should probably read, also leave a comment below. If you have any questions about anything, leave a comment below. But don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and hit the little bell so you know when another video comes out. Other than that, I want to say I hope that you're all doing well. I hope you're all out there crushing it and living the life that you choose to live. And until I see you next time, have a good one.